welcome back to my channel. I am so excited to share a little bit about my WonderSmile journey here with you guys on YouTube. If you follow me on Instagram, then you probably already know that I have been going through a teeth straightening journey since the end of last year. I collaborated with a company called WonderSmile, which provides clear aligners to straighten your teeth. I have officially completed my journey. I'm super pleased with the results and I can't wait to share all the details. So why did I decide to straighten my teeth in the first place? So I actually had braces back in high school. The classic metal braces. I got them when I was like 16 years old. Wore them for like a year and a half. And when I got them removed, I was still in high school. I just remember being super excited about getting them off. And at the time, I don't think I fully grasped how important it was to still wear your retainers after you get your braces removed. I'm pretty sure my orthodontist stressed this to me, but just being a teenager and pretty irresponsible, it basically went right over my head. I don't actually think I even wore my retainers consistently for a full year before I just like gave up on them. And I remember trying to put them on like months later when I finally decided that I would wear my retainer, and they did not fit. Like my teeth had already started to shift. So I just gave up on the retainers entirely. As the years went by, my teeth continued to shift more and more. All 4 of my wisdom teeth had grown in, which also caused my teeth to shift even more, especially on my bottom row. I had a lot of crowding in the front. My first 4 teeth kind of like sat in front of the rest, if that makes sense. Like they kind of protruded out and the other teeth were, yeah. And even when I got my wisdom teeth removed, the damage had already been done. My teeth were shifted. But as time went on, it actually started to bother me a little bit as I started uploading on YouTube more frequently and editing video of myself. I was noticing my teeth and I just was not happy with them. I just couldn't believe that I had allowed my mother to spend all that money on braces when I was younger just for my teeth to not be straight. So I decided that I wanted to do something about it, and that is how I ended up collaborating with WonderSmile. So when I think back to the time of when I had braces, I can just remember how uncomfortable it was. I can remember the pain. I can remember how they clashed with my outfits. And of course, they were expensive. You had to go into the orthodontist regularly for check-ins. And I just knew that that was not something that I was trying to do all over again. I ended up choosing WonderSmile because it seemed like the most simple and convenient way to straighten my teeth. I also really like the idea of wearing clear aligners rather than metal braces. After doing research, I also love that I wasn't going to have to go in for regular checkups and that I could complete this journey all on my own at home. So I began my WonderSmile journey by going into one of their London offices for a 3D scan. I really wasn't sure what to expect, but it was a super simple process. They used this machine they had to basically scan and take pictures of my teeth. And within minutes, they had produced this like virtual 3D photo of my teeth. I remember thinking it was so cool, but basically I could see my teeth on the big screen in the room. And I went over the scan with the WonderSmile team member who was doing my consultation. She asked me a lot of questions and made notes about my goals for my teeth straightening journey. She explained to me that she was gonna be sending my scan and these notes over to the orthodontist team and that they were gonna review it, come up with a plan for me, and that when they were done, I was gonna actually be able to see how my teeth would look once I was done with my treatment. It was really quick, it was really easy, and it made me even more excited to just get started. When my aligners were finally delivered to my door, I just remember being so happy. I even snuck a peek at my final aligner tray just to see how it looked, and I was like, oh my gosh, I can't wait until that one will fit on my teeth. That means my teeth are gonna be straight. Overall, my WonderSmile experience was just really great. Of course, the aligners took some getting used to. The first couple of days that I had them on, it did feel very tight. It was a little bit uncomfortable, but that feeling eventually went away and then I got used to wearing them. I would wear those trays for 2 weeks and then it was time to switch out to the next ones. And then when I put those on for a couple of days, it would be a little bit tight, it would be a little bit uncomfortable, but once again, it just went away. It was never anything unbearable, nothing like wearing braces, so it was fine for me. The customer service team is great. Any questions that I had, they responded promptly and they were super helpful. And they even reached out to me a couple of times to make sure that things were going well. Initially, the only concern that I had about my treatment was probably that I wasn't gonna be able to stick with it, that I was gonna forget to wear them, or that I was gonna take my retainers out one time when I was eating and throw them away in the garbage. But none of that happened. I was able to stick with it. I changed out my liner trays every 2 weeks, and I just kept going. And I was just getting closer and closer to the finish line. Because my bottom row of teeth was actually more of my problem area, I only had to wear my top aligners for 3 months, and then I had to wear the bottom aligners for 8 months. So the 3 months, of course, just went by really quickly, and then I only had to wear the bottom aligner for the rest of the time, which was great. I wore my aligners for 22 hours a day, only removing them to eat. I wanted to make sure that I did what I was supposed to do and actually wore them as much as I was supposed to, so that I could stay on track and be able to fit the next aligners in 2 weeks. So yeah, I was really good about wearing them all day long. So if I had to describe my WonderSmile experience in 3 words, it would be simple, convenient, and worth it. I know that's 2 words, but I feel like it works. I'm just so much happier with how my teeth look now. I'm so happy that I went through with this. I'm so happy that I went on this WonderSmile journey. And I definitely recommend it to anyone who's watching and wants to achieve straighter teeth as well. I don't really want to have my mouth all up in the camera, but I just kind of want to show you guys. So my first 4 teeth used to be, like I said, sitting in the front, and now they're just all way more aligned. So now my only responsibility is to just make sure that I'm wearing my retainers every night when I go to bed. And trust me, y'all, I'm not having a repeat of high school Paige. I do wear them every single night, and I will continue to do so forever because I don't want my teeth to shift again. And before I wrap up, I will just show you guys how they look. So this is the little carrying case that you get with your aligners. Here they are, and this is how I put them on. There you go, they snap right in. Of course, I cannot end this video without hooking y'all up. I do have a discount code for you if you want to begin your own teeth straightening journey. A few of you have actually already used my discount code and gotten some money off of your treatment, so I hope that's going well for you. And if you haven't begun yet, that is perfectly okay, because it is never too late to achieve a smile that you truly love. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!